Let's recap everything that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan said during their press conference, starting with Ecomenia St. Brown has signed with the San Francisco 49ers. Yesterday on a run, the San Francisco 49ers, I said that the 49ers worked them out, and today the 49ers announced they are expecting to sign Ecomenia St. Brown after a successful tryout per John Lynch. So the 49ers, this, like I said in the video yesterday, this signing to me just feels like a depth signing, a competition at training camp signing for the 49er wide receiver room to have that competition. It will be a very long shot to see St. Brown make the 49er 53-man roster. 49er GM John Lynch had a good talk with wide receiver Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings did not request a trade just yet, but he is expected to request a trade if he does not get a new contract. That is what reports were saying, but I do not think he will actually request a trade. I think the 49ers and Juwan Jennings will get a deal done. I do not think it will be anytime soon, but Juwan Jennings is expected to be out there for 49ers training camp tomorrow, according to John Lynch. I think he will hold in for training camp. I don't think he wants to get fined, but I do not think he will actually be practicing with the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow. 49er wide receiver Brandon Ayuk does not have a timeline just yet, per John Lynch. No one on the 49ers that tore their ACL has a timeline, from Malachi Mustafa to Brandon Ayuk to Ricky Curtis Rourke. None of them have a timeline to when they are going to be back, but Brandon Ayuk is in a really good place considering he did a lot to his knee. Per John Lynch, he will be working on his rehab and the team is encouraged. They do not have a timeline just yet. I expect Brandon Ayuk to be back around week 6 to week 9. I think middle part of the season is when Brandon Ayuk will be back. I think for all the torn ACLs, they will be back. I think Malachi Mustafa will be the latest one just because he tore his latest. He tore his on the last game of the season. So I expect Malachi Mustafa to come back week 10 and week 11. But how Malachi Mustafa is sounding, he's very confident that he will come back very, very soon. So we will just have to wait on everyone that tore their ACL. But Brandon Ayuk, no one that tore their ACL has a good timeline just yet, per John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. But Brandon Ayuk is in a really good place right now. 49er offensive line Ben Branch injured himself working out away from the facility. He is expected to be clear soon from the Publix, according to John Lynch. Hit Nick Wagon. Ben Branch's birthday is today, and he injured himself from working out away from the facility, getting ready for the season. He injured himself, but is not expected to miss any time in the regular season. He is expected to be just fine and off the Publix probably sometime this week or next week, per John Lynch. 49er Yetegras Matos and Andre Diller, both also on the Publix, are also expected back very, very soon from their injuries, per David Lombardi. This goes for the same for star wide receiver Ricky Pearsall. Ricky Pearsall is also expected to be back very soon from the Publix. So the 49er Publix right now, it is very long. I believe there are 6 players on the Publix, but they are not expected to all 6 stay. I think all the torn ACLs 1000% will stay through the Publix throughout training camp, but the other players, they are all expected to return to 49er training camp and practice with the team very, very soon, especially Yetegras Matos, Andre Diller, and now Ricky Pearsall, both expected to be back from the Publix. This is good news that the 49er Publix will not be very, very full in training camp, especially in week 2, because the 49er training camp, their first practice is tomorrow, and you need those reps in practice. You need everyone practicing. The only player who might not be practicing tomorrow is everyone that's injured and the players who is holding out for a contract, which is only Juwan Jennings at the moment. So the 49er going in training camp, the vibes are high right now. The teams is kind of healthy, kind of not, but during week 2 of the 49er training camp, hopefully there's no injuries, and hopefully the team is fully healthy. If you guys enjoyed the show, drop a like to our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe for more 49er news and updates just like this.